time to ruin one of the greatest kits of all time. But what kit was it?
Is it a Triumph? I'd say so.
I'd say it's not because you ruined it.
Not of Saint Katherine, of me. That's absolutely right. We have, well, I say we have, I have defiled the Triumph of Saint Katherine.
So normally when we do, well I say normally when we've done a couple of kitbash videos, normally I'm here like, oh do this, do this. I was like, I don't want to be involved in this one because this is absolutely heresy.
Yeah, you were like, you should not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. But here I am.
So full context, you bought a Triumph of Saint Katherine and a Dark Commune.
I did. I honestly bought them ages ago, and I've only just done it. So there's that. This is a little bit of a kitbash diary / deep dive into probably the most heretical thing I've done in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is horrible.
So the Triumph of Saint Katherine kit is very, very nice. There's lots of details. It's very spenny. Straight off the bat, I built the Dark Commune kit first. So whenever I do any kit bashes, I need to try and find, I suppose, like a staple, like a start point. And these models, to me, are wicked. There are, I think there's one specifically that is a woman that I wanted to keep untouched for the Dark Commune, like the Dark Sisterhood, as it was. So I knew that that was going to stay as was. However, all of the other ones I wanted to utilise the best bits, the gourmet bits, you might say. So you've got like the big demonic standard bearer. You've got like some really like dark gribbly bits. Also, I took the Warhammer Anniversary Age of Sigmar woman as well, the Chaos Sorceress. Can't remember
the older one.
Yeah, I can't remember for the life of me what her name was. She comes with all the 5 little familiars.
Oh, she comes with the Digimon, doesn't she?
Yeah, the Digimon. And I kept 2 of those. So the one, the little nurgling lizard thing, and the other one that almost looks like a dark Watcher in the Dark.
Dark Watcher in the Dark.
Yeah, like a Chaos one. He's sort of like walking with his little hood and his scroll. He's like, but yeah, no, I had the best fun. So I did definitely want to incorporate those 2. The other 3, like the pot, the little knight guy, and there was another one as well. I can't remember. Yeah, don't quite fit the bill, so I wanted to get rid of those. But again, so the gourmet bits were the staple. And speaking of the Warhammer Anniversary model as well, she was actually one of the first ones I built as well. She normally comes with like a great staff, and she's got like her like hand coming out, almost like I suppose like goading the opposition. So the first
angry chaos woman yells at cloud.
Yeah, it's like yeah, she. But the first thing I wanted to do was cut her arm off and twist her hand slightly so that she could hold something instead of just go yeah, see. So what I did.
What did she hold, Kieran?
So I cut off the head of the skeleton of Saint Katherine, and I put it in her hand.
There is a special place reserved in the universe for people like you.
Yes, very fun indeed. There was a bit of clean-up needed on the place that Saint Catherine's head used to reside, but that was like fairly simple. And I also wanted to do a little bit more. Just adding a head to a hand of a model isn't enough. So I did end up having to like sort of snip and like sort of scrape off her hand where the staff that she was holding, and I replaced it with one of the sisters that has the little chains and the smoky business in the basket.
Oh, the incense people.
The incense people. They've all got official names. I can't remember what they are. I didn't realise that all 5 of them had different names.
Yeah, they're all from the different like Our Mastered Lady, all Exiled Rose.
Oh, that makes so much
They're
more
all
sense.
like the people that are from there, I think. Originally, not anymore. Not after what you did to them.
No, they did. But yeah, no, they've changed up quite considerably. There were 2 specifically that I wanted to incorporate. So the first of which was the woman that is holding the tiny little Crozius, I think it's called. That's got like I think it's got like a heart or something on it. I think that's right. But either way, cut that off. Don't need that funny business. None of that Imperium loving nonsense. And then I gave the big demonic standard that was on the Dark Commune. I gave it to her. So yeah, big standard bearer. Very cool. It wasn't chaosy enough though, because the sisters kit are riddled with little what's it, Imperium insignia, and
yeah.
all that sort of nonsense. I had to scrape that off, but that's fine. That was like relatively easy enough. And I also added skulls to the backpack.
Skulls to the back throne.
Yeah, so very, very nice indeed. So yeah, she was all jazzed up and lovely. What are your thoughts so far? Because you're not saying loads, and I think you're a bit angry.
Hate it. I mean, it's a cool miniature, but it was a cool miniature to start off with.
It was a cool miniature to start off with. It just needed some tweaks.
No, you just needed to ruin it.
Yes. When you say ruin it, I say make it better.
No.
Yes, very good. And then the last one is she's almost like a Dialogus, I guess. Diagonally. So she initially has a book in one hand. I think she's carrying some like little prayer beads in the other. So what I did was cut her hands off, and then I replaced her with the Dark Commune guy that has got that horrible floating head with the wires poking out of his hand.
Yeah.
Nightmare fuel, absolute nightmare fuel. So that was probably the trickiest one of the
I was going to say,
five
how did you manage to attach that?
So what I had to do was cut up her
midriff.
Nailed it. Cut off the arms. On the left hand side, it wasn't too difficult or right hand side, if you're looking at it, wasn't too difficult because I managed to cut her hand off, replace it with the other hand that was currently on the Dark Commune guy. And then on the adjacent side, I did have to cut up and underneath it, had to stick some green stuff up there and some little plastic gribblies. That was a bit trickier.
Just as an aside, actually, as far as kit bashes go with you, there is actually quite minimal green stuff in this kit bash.
Yeah, there didn't need to be loads. It's just making sure...
cut and stick.
It was more cut and stick than green stuff. I think the most important thing with this one specifically was just ensuring that it just looked wrecked. I suppose, because the Triumph of Saint Katherine...
it looked heretical.
Oh yeah, for sure. It really did embody that. And I think, which brings me on to my next point actually. What are the little babies with the skulls? What are they called?
Oh, cherubs.
Cherubs, nailed it. So I think there's 3 cherubs or 4 or something. So
what did you do to them? Did you put them in a cage or some sadistic nonsense?
No, I actually got rid of them entirely. So I initially looked at how I could turn them into like demon babies or something.
They already are kind of demon babies.
Well, that's what I thought, and I was like, if I keep it as is, it looks too similar to the current model. So getting rid of them entirely was the next port of call. However, when you're building the kit, as you'll see in the videos, the chain is currently just sat upright, so you had to get rid of the chain. So my next idea was cutting the plastic kit and then just adding my own chain instead.
Chains and whips.
Chains and whips. They excite the triumph of Dark Sisterhood. But that's what that is now. But yeah, so just had the chains just sort of like lying on the base. So almost like the cherubs had been killed and then the chains had just been left there. They're dead, man. They're dead. But yeah, no, it's been a crazy, crazy time. I'm very excited to paint it up, but I am cautious that we've got lots of things to paint. But as soon as it does get painted, we'll do another video.
Yeah, so we've got a few of these kit bashes in mind, and when we first started talking about it, I was like, I'll kit bash one, you can paint it, and then the other way around. I don't want to. If we'd have done that with this, I'd have been like, no, I don't want to paint this.
For me. No, thank you.
We'll save that video idea for another time. You can kit bash something else, and I'll paint it. I'm not painting this monstrosity.
Yeah, it is very fun. It is very fun indeed.
What? Just going on to painting then. What's your plan for it? What colours?
Dark. So I did want to do the same. So for their like armor and stuff, I did want to do the same colours I do for my Chaos Wolves, just so they fit my current.
The off-white and
and the black. So they fit my current Chaos Wolves aesthetic. That was the most important thing. On the base itself, that's where I think there's going to be the most change. So there'll be like loads of like off-white, black, blue glowies and stuff like this. Sort of resonates within the most of my Chaos Wolf army. But what I did want to do, which feels like a bit weird, I did want to do a giant blood pentagram around.
Oh, what, on the thing? That'd be that.
Yeah.
So
That would be wicked.
I'm going to
cool.
regret telling you this, but while you were talking, I just came up with an amazing idea.
I'm ready. Hit me.
So, for running it in the game,
Yeah.
you run it as a demon prince.
Oh.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Until it gets into combat, and you do a second kitbash for Morven Val, and you replace it, and the demon prince Morven Val thing is what comes out of that. That's what they summon.
Or
Celestine.
Celestine.
But she's a bit small for a demon prince.
She is small, but I think it would make more sense if you had her almost like as like a Black Swan-esque, like with like really black dark wings.
I really regret giving you this idea.
Oh yeah, this is sick.
And that's how you could run it in the game.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing that I am very nervous about actually, is when I was doing this, is I'm very scared to paint it because I'm scared I'll really enjoy it and then I'll want to kitbash an entire army out of it. The Dark Sisterhood.
There's no offense, but there's people that have done it and it just doesn't work. Stop ruining them.
Yes, I will do it.
I think if you did do a couple of units that went in with the Chaos Wolves, that would definitely give them some weird flex.
Yeah, there's also some really nice things that you can do with it. So, for example, for Chaos Raptors, you could do Valkyries. So you could have the Sisters of Battle with what are they called? The flying ones?
The Seraphim and the Seraphim.
Sure. So if you had some like feathered wings, like black feathered wings, and covered them in chains and stuff, you could count those as raptors. But technically, they're your like.
All you're asking for is like a God of War miniatures game.
Yeah. It's just sick though. It's so cool. So
you
cool.
can have some fun.
And it follows that Nordic theme as well with the Chaos Wolves. So yeah, maybe. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to paint it. What you should do is go and follow us on the Kieran Show on Instagram, and I'm sure there'll be lots of progress on there in the not too distant future, which will be very, very exciting too.
In the not too distant future, there'll also be a painting recap where we'll go about a quick 10-minute video saying this is what came out in the end.
I did it! Yeah, I'm very, very excited.
Although, there's no way that you're painting that soon, knowing the kitbash that is on your desk now.
Yes. That is right.
And that was another idea I gave you as well, actually, if I remember rightly.
Yes! Honestly, you keep being like, you can't do this, but then you're like, oh, this would be cool. No, wait! Yeah. Just
no. To be fair,
reeling you in.
The next kitbash that I'm happy I gave you that one because I'm looking forward to this. This one isn't. This one that's going to be cool.
Yeah. If for anybody that's enjoyed the Chaos Wolf journey, I suppose, that's like been a big fan of Demon Russ or the first iteration of the model, I say first because there is a second.
And it's going to be in another video soon.
So
when you pull your finger out.
Yeah, when I pull my finger out. Yeah, it's coming, but you just gotta wait. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Also, a huge thank you to this lovely list of people. Woo! So you are Kieran, you are patrons, you are members of the YouTube community.
That one smells.
It's true. But yeah.
It was, I'm really sorry.
Oh, god damn it. But yeah, we love you immensely. Give us a like, give us a sub, give us a comment, tell your friends, tell your family.
Go and buy a backlog from an affiliate link as well.
Affiliate links as well. Bow, 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 bow. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.